Yeah, there's so much going on. So I got on 26 to 95, and I stopped on the side of the road. When I got to 95, I stopped on the side of the road for 4 hours. Bumper to bumper traffic all the way to Florida. All the way to Florida. Look, as soon as I start videoing, we start moving. As soon as I start videoing, we start moving. Tell me why this is possible. It's not just a million people coming to Florida every day. It's millions of people coming to Florida. And it's millions of people leaving. But the sick thing about it is, they just coming for the weekend. They driving all the way from the East Coast, Connecticut, Maine, New York, New Jersey, Vermont, Rhode Island. And they're coming down to Florida. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, y'all. It is Saturday. A trip that should have only taken me 8 hours has taken me all day. I might get home at midnight. I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, it may be a little more dramatic because it's the holiday, meaning everybody out of school come Monday. Children out of school. But this is their holiday. This is the East Coast and everybody's holiday to go to Florida. Go to Florida. Now look, peep game. We're 20 miles from the state line of South Carolina into Georgia. Georgia opens up to 3 and 4 lanes. South Carolina don't. South Carolina could have been widening their roads a long time ago. South Carolina ain't even started an infrastructure to open their lanes up. So this is every day. This could be the slowest day of the week, a Tuesday or Wednesday. This is every day. Now, mind you now, I started up down I-26 and got on I-95. And it has been bumper-to-bumper traffic all the way to Florida. That was at 1:30 p.m. I'm literally going to have to pull over and go to sleep. Remember, 20 miles up the road, this shit opened up to 4 lanes. Why should we be stopping? Why do we have to stop? It's okay, you got flowing water going down a river. And it opens up into the Gulf. Why would the water back up? Why would the water slow down? This show you how humans really function. This show you how much control is over their mind. Georgia state line opens up to 3 and 4 lanes. And we are at a standstill for no damn reason. This just show you how process of elimination humanity is. There's no reason the left lane should ever stop. Ain't no wreck on the road. Ain't nobody broke down. Ain't no police on the road. Ain't no emergency. And these people cannot spread out. They are clusterfucks. They like to be in clusters. They like to rearview mirror watch and see what the other driver doing to know what they gonna do. There's no reason a person going 290 miles to get home, shouldn't get there within 4.5 hours. These people are literally on the road with no wrecks, no emergencies, and they're stop and go traffic on an interstate. Georgia opens up to 3 to 4 lanes, all the way to the Florida line. And these people do not know how to go through the mouth and spread out. And then the cruisers that like to be in the left lane and ride like, man, you've been in traffic for 3 and 4 hours. You don't want to speed up a little bit? The more lanes you get in, the further and faster you're supposed to drive. There's no reason for the mouth to open up in Georgia and we stop it in the middle of the road, in the middle of the fucking interstate. All the way from I-26, stop and go. That's how many people are coming into Florida. You see that truck? You see that truck over here on the side of the road? He over there because he got to take a break. He probably decided to even go to sleep. You see him? It's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Look at this. Look at this. Coming to a straight stop, y'all. Coming to a straight stop. The stop be so long, you gotta pop your brakes. All of these people at one time are going into Florida. And look, the stop and go traffic was before I-26. Remember, I was on I-26 East, getting on I-95 South. They was bumper to bumper traffic in North Carolina. Do this make any sense? The mouth in Georgia opens up. The mouth in Georgia opens up to 4 lanes. And these people are dead set on stopping. Completely stopped. Why? And then watch. It's going to be somebody get all the way in the far left lane and go 70 miles per hour. And that lane is for passing the center lanes and the right lane. And they're going to get in that lane and say the speed limit 70. And they're going to cruise all the way through Georgia. 100 miles in that left lane and slow all the traffic down. And then not only that, wait till they get into Jacksonville. When they get into Jacksonville, everything gonna come to a dead halt, a dead stop. All the way from exit 343, probably worse than that. 357, dead stop. Until they get 50 miles south of Jacksonville, Florida. Bumper to bumper traffic, stop and go traffic, back to back, back to back, back to back. But ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody talking about it. I'm going 25 miles per hour and then come to a complete stop. I've been on I-95 all day trying to get just to Georgia. Now, I'm going to tell you something. This weather modification. See, palm trees and cactus grow all the way up to New York. Cactus grow all the way up through Montana. Cactus, y'all. Cactus. And you would think cactus is for heat, warming, hot climates, right? Tell me why the weather modification got these people want to go to Paradise, Florida, right? Because they weather is fucked up. Millions of people thinking they winning, coming all the way from Canada and everything to go to Florida. Because it's wintertime and it's Christmas. They think they winning. First of all, why y'all not flying? It's Saturday. Why y'all not flying? Why is there millions of people using their car to get into Florida? Who would want to go on vacation where they got to sit in traffic all day? Can't even go 5 miles per hour. Might not even live to see it. Do you know how many people die as soon as they get across the Florida line? Do you know how many people rear-end each other just to get to the Florida line? They do all this driving and never make it back home. And this every week. This every week. I don't know why my spirit just said useless eaters. There's no way, man. There is no way. This is every week. And ain't nobody decided to widen the road yet. Coming into Georgia. And do you know, if you want to get off this highway, 95, and go through the backwoods, even Google Maps will not give you alternative routes. The back roads of South Carolina go in diamond shapes, meaning they don't have nothing go just straight through. Everything is in a diamond shape, like you go squares, like the square compass. You go square, doom. Then it goes square, doom. There's nothing to go straight through to get to another main highway. This bad, y'all. When I say this bad. There's no way everybody and their mama said, for Christmas, let's go to Florida. "20 miles from the Georgia line, and the shit opened up to 4 lanes, and we at a dead stop." Now, mind you, now these people been waiting in traffic, so hundreds of them gonna try to go to the rest area. Then the trucks got to get over there to get to the scale. But the people that don't want to go to the rest area and ain't got to cross no scale can stay to the left. You'll be amazed at these people. You'll be amazed. Trying to see a mile marker, but he about to block me. This truck over here about to block me. They just can't go straight through. They can't go straight through. And then for a truck driver who time got to go in at midnight, these are miles that won't even be on the check. Can't get nowhere. Can't get nowhere. Just in traffic. Nothing. In traffic. 0 miles per hour. In traffic. And I'm like, oh, Sky be wrong. All day, ain't no wreck, ain't no emergencies. Road ain't shut down. Road clear. It's humanity. It is humanity. It is humanity. They all synchronized under this hive mind thing to slow down, to harness energy. This is energy harvesting. What else is it? That's all I see is energy harvesting, because I don't see nothing else. Straight energy harvesting. Loose feeding. And it's so bad. It's so bad, y'all. The love's back up the street. Everybody and their mama in there just fixing coffee, fixing drinks, fixing hot dogs, and walking out. Do you actually think them foreign people in there paying for that stuff? No. And black people be watching. Black people be watching. Black people like, dang, I might as well keep my money too. You see the Mexicans in there having conversation, eating their hot dogs and drinking. Nobody never say nothing. Like everybody talking around the cooler somewhere. White folks refill their coffee and just walk out. And I look like a fool sitting at the counter for 5 minutes waiting on somebody to come ring up my stuff. Looking like a straight fool. Imagine this traffic and then everybody pull over to go use the restroom and get something to eat. People just walking out. They like, where is the service people? Ain't no service person at the front counter, ain't no service person at the back counter. And I'm looking like a fool. The lady at the fuel counter cleaning bathrooms. The lady at the front counter putting more hot dogs so people could steal them on the roller. Listen, if people doing it while they got money, imagine what people gonna do when this United States shut down. If people are scumbags and thieves and think that these big corporations own the world now, imagine when the big corporations quit supplying their drugs. Yeah, because the FDA is selling drugs, approving drugs. These are drugs. Do you know how many chemicals in a hot dog? Do you know how many chemicals in the creamer to your food? Do you know how many chemicals in them sodas and them chips and that candy? Drugs. Imagine when they stop furnishing you your drugs. Imagine. Imagine when they stop furnishing you your drugs. I'm to the point now, I really believe in survival of the fittest. I mean, the way things are clammed up on the East Coast, I mean, clammed up all the way from the north, all the way to the south. The way it's clammed up, let me tell you something. They say they want to purge the whole planet, but they gonna purge this East Coast. They gonna purge it. They gonna purge this East Coast. They gonna purge Florida. They gonna purge New York. They gonna purge Jersey. They gonna purge this. They gonna purge it. They tired of their own creation. Listen, when I tell you, they tired. See how they just falling back there? They just falling back. They got so much space between the vehicle, quarter mile. They probably texting or something. Not saying you want to be up on nobody. You don't want to be up on nobody. I don't get up on no truck. They gonna purge these areas. Just hopefully, when they do it, I'm not in the area. But they gonna purge the hell out of these areas. The West Coast too. They already purging the West Coast. But they gonna purge all of this. And then, you know, they put up these fake borders. We could be going to the Yucatan, all of, you know, Mexico. We won't be stopping at Florida. We'll be in all the tropics. But they putting up all these fake borders. And they using this weather modification to make you feel like Florida the only place to be, and that's a lie. Weather modification got you feeling like Florida the only place to be. Now remember, the same people sitting in this traffic are the same people that pray that it get cold. They can't stand the heat. They like cold weather. I promise you, the same people holding up all this traffic are the same people that pray that it get cold. They tired of the sun. They tired of the heat. Cut the heat off. Now that a tow truck right there. But he might just be skipping the line. Because he a tow truck. He got the authority to do it. But yeah, this right here been going on since 1:30. Since 1:30. And these people, some people just going down for the weekend. Some people going down for the whole week. And just as many people coming in, just as many people leaving out. Now, let me mind you something now. The East Coast people either going to Orlando or Miami. They going somewhere on this eastern seaboard. And then you got all the people from Alabama, Georgia, Atlanta, going to Tampa, going to Panama City, Which Panama City, I wouldn't recommend Panama City. It's like wintertime there. But the people from I-95, I-10 coming into Florida, they going down there as far as Tampa. It was something else. It's another city I was thinking about down there by Tampa. It's below Tampa. A lot of Cubans down there. White Cubans. Them pit bull type Cubans. Think about Fort Myers, right? So all the people on I-75 coming from Atlanta, Tennessee, and all that, going to Tampa, Fort Myers, and Orlando. Now, don't get it twisted. I don't understand why nobody go to Orlando. Basically, when you go to Orlando, you're going to Orlando to spend money. That's it. Ain't no beach. You're going to be in a swimming pool. It's just a place to spend a lot of money. Now, if you stay on the East Coast, beautiful beaches, Destin, beautiful beaches, but Destin is cold right now. But I must tell you, this right here, less than 20 miles from Georgia line, oh, it's messed up. It's messed up. This been going on 200 miles north of where I'm at right now, all day.